Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Today we're gonna talk on the arrest of Moja Moja, the arrest of Moja Moja, which is very prominent in the news today. Okay, he has been arrested, and we have already signaled this ahead of time that his outburst the other day about his being sacked from the B will cause an uproar to Yaounde, and the military are very in a situation of turmoil at this time when they are afraid that Moja Moja will reveal a lot of story about what happened to that coup that the B wanted to plot against the CPDM government. So the Yaounde regime as you can see, the Yaounde regime is very afraid of that revelation. So most of the government officials who were involved in that coup will also be arrested. Okay, there is no doubt about that, and this is another coup attempt that is signaling that the Yaounde regime will not take it lightly, especially to those who have been planning to take over power from the CPDM regime. And you know the CPDM regime want to stay in power, and the only thing they will do is to arrest all the colonels, the general, anybody involved in this revelation. So Moja Moja was weeks off to Yaounde last night by the SEMIL. They call them SEMIL, but it's a military police. Okay, so he was weeks off to Yaounde, and many sources say that's the end of story for him, because we predicted it yesterday when he came out with his outburst, and we said Moja Moja will not survive that, not this time. So finally he has been arrested and taken to Yaounde. Okay, many people have their own response to that. People are saying their own things, but you know, it's just something that we knew that Moja Moja's end will not be good. Okay, he was sacked from the B, and not long ago we said that the fact that he has come and exposed some colonels, some military officials, that they asked him to go and commit to be part of those people who want to plot coup against the government. It's a big thing, because it's an act of treason. It's not a small crime. That's why I said he would have stayed quiet than to go and be making this video saying that he because you are implicating yourself. This is not a small thing, like you just go out and talking, You see, Moja Moja cannot just go out and be talking because he want to talk. Okay, this is this is little video is the one that put him in trouble, because once Moja Moja was dismissed from the B, he would have stayed quiet and lay low. Okay, the government would have even the Cameroon government would have even said, okay, this man has worked hard for us, let's do something for him sometime. That's how the government, that La Republic government work. But we had told anyone working for that government, don't trust the government, don't trust La Republic government. You can work and work everything you want, But so far as that government is still a republic government that we know, you will never trust them. Because I said it yesterday in our show on ABS TV. I said, if somebody like Prime Minister, former Prime Minister, is also a chief like Moja Moja, Biasti took him and put him in jail. So Moja Moja is nobody as compared to that high dignitary. That Polycarp Abba, those people who have been minister, then there was director of the poor, they still lock up. If Biya can lock up his own doctor, if Biya can lock up former prime minister, lock up ministers, many ministers have been locked up. They are now in Kondengi. So Moja Moja is just like an ant to the government of La Republique. He has no portfolio. That's why I was telling them, all these black leg, all these guys going around that, oh, the government will protect me. The government, which government will protect you? Which government? You know what people like Mendoza did to that government? But the Bobias still abandon Mendoza, lock Mendoza up in prison. Mendoza, who was the director of CRTV, he had a song for Biya, he had a song for CPTM, he had a song for that regime, Asimba. But he was still locked up. He died like a wretched man, Mendoza. So what kind of, if you say you want to sacrifice for that government, I'm just laughing people who are wasting their time thinking that, okay, the government will come tomorrow and whether they will do their word, they will compensate. Compensate you for what? That government does not compensate anybody. You are working for free. It's a freelancing work we are doing. Capo Daniel, my country people, all these useless guys going around that they are working for the government. We want peace, we want unity, we want this. Nobody care about you. Nobody cares. And if La Republique can just one La Republique general was sacked, they don't care. Was sacked. Only one comment that general made. The whole general in La Republique. Who are you guys who just come around that you have ex-fighter, DTR center, making those noise? Your time will come. This is your leader, Moja Moja. They sack him today. The following day, arrested. That government don't care whether you were there going around, say you want the ghost town to end, or you want the Amazonian restoration fighters to be arrested, or blah blah blah. All that nonsense. The people that fought were really black leg, were people like Nambere. But the wise man just did the thing and left and went back to Nigeria. Nambere is wise man. That's the only wise soldier I can tell you. Not these foolish ones in this year center there. Because you go and remain there, you thinking, oh, that government will support me when the time comes. That government does not support dull people. The government like dull people, but do not support dull people. Because when you become that dull, they are happy for you to become that dull. That's this. If Moja Moja of all, somebody that the government supported, the government encouraged to commit xenophobic acts in Southern Zone, Boya, Munya, all those things. Where is it today? Black legs should learn a lesson from Moja Moja. He's arrested. The government will not say, well, okay, let's pardon him. The government don't pardon. Pardon you for what? What Moja Moja said is treason. It has nothing to do whether you say what. No, it's treasonous. Because he said that they asked him to go, and 2 years ago, that's what he said in this particular video. He said 2 years ago they asked him to go and commit coup with some other soldiers, that he should be part of those guys who want to start a coup. So this signal what? That the military are planning a coup, but they don't have the courage. They are looking for people who can take that courage and start something. Then they will follow now behind and come and put their... So they wanted to use Moja Moja. Not only using him for doing this is crazy thing that he's going around Boya, Munya, running up and down. They wanted to use him to also start a coup d'etat. And Moja Moja would have been arrested long ago, because he's revealing the now that it was 2 years ago. So this is a sample of what we have to know about, okay? Yes, Moja Moja is the end of him, okay? I like the way former Justice, this is Justice Ayab Paul said. Let me read what Justice Ayab Paul said. Justice Ayab Paul said, digging one's own grave. Okay, that's the title of what he said. Okay, in this little comment that he made. He said, the social media is rife with the story that in an apparent bid to avenge himself, someone is affirmative that some superior military officers did seek his support to stage a coup d'etat. Little known to him, such individual is only confessing his having committed a capital criminal offense. Okay? As a matter of fact, failure to report the coup plot at the earliest opportunity is serious high treason, punishable by death. I said this already. Treason, no country like spies, no country like people who want to commit coup d'etat against the state. No country. It's treasonous. So Moja Moja was thinking that doing that, the military can call him back. Okay, come back to work. Okay, we'll no longer fire you. We'll no longer sack you. Come back to work. Blah blah blah. But first of all, why was Moja Moja sacked or dismissed? He was dismissed because of his crime and his activities. Okay, the government is just trying to clear their face. Okay, but the government was part of these atrocities that Moja Moja was committing, right? So Moja Moja cannot save his face now at this time. It's too late, and we all know, we all know that Moja Moja, who has been dismissed, was arrested yesterday night and transported to Yaounde. Okay, we are now seeing how the hunter become the hunted. Yes, your freedom of speech can be guaranteed after the speech. Moja Moja said something about this coup d'etat thing. I said it clear that Moja Moja cannot survive that. You telling the Cameroon Paul Biya, you're telling Paul Biya. This video is Moja Moja talking to Paul Biya. It's not talking to anybody. And Paul Biya is the worst man to go and say the kind of thing. Paul Biya don't want challenge. All the people that plotted that coup in 1984, Paul Biya locked all of them. Okay. The only person that I think survived that coup down that they arrested was this guy called Issa Chiroma Bakari. I don't know how he managed to come out until he formed a political party, or until he had some coalition with the CPTN government, until he was appointed Minister of Transport, Minister of Communication. Issa Chiroma Bakari, he was part of that coup in 1984. So, Biya, I don't think Moja Moja will even come out of that press anymore. Okay, that's someone like Chief Inoni Ephraim. He's also a chief. This one is also a chief. Moja Moja, Chief Ombwasa. I want to see him use his snake, his witchcraft, all that thing that he had to display, eating raw plantain. Let him display that. Let me see. Biya don't care whether you are chief, whether you are his Royal Highness or blah blah blah. He doesn't care. Biya is a ruthless dictator. Don't when you watch that film A Dear Me, you know who you are dealing with. You are not dealing with somebody that you can just go and say something like that. That man don't care, because he want to win again. He want to stay in power. Biya want to stay in power. So anything happening, You cannot go free. You cannot go free, my brother. Yes. Now it is very, very certain that Moja Moja committed a capital criminal offense, which is treasonable, and that is no go zone for any state, even America. Even America. There was one guy who went and sold some information and went and hide in a, I think it was a British or what embassy is that. American government struggled to go and arrest that guy. It wasn't easy because the guy went to an embassy, because an embassy will cover you in that, any embassy you enter. If you commit a crime, you go to an embassy, it means that country will have to seek, you are seeking asylum to that country automatically. The American government was not happy with it. They wanted to arrest the guy for leaking some information to the Russian government. So when we talk about treason, no government smile with treasonous people. No government. So Moja Moja made a mistake. He would have gone, while he was sacked, he would have gone quiet and lay low than to go and be making this. And first of all, he's charged of murder crimes. Murder. He's not charged of, atrocities. He has been charged of atrocities committed on the civilians and killings and all the thing that he did. It's not like they just sack you, then they say go. Okay, Moja Moja was a covert operative that was deployed to disrupt the Amazonian community and incite division. Okay, that was his work. He had a mission given by the government, but when the government realized that the international pressure is on them, they are trying to take him out and take out all the power that he has, because being in the B gave him that power. Oh, I'm in the B, I can do whatever I want, then I'll be covered by the government. But it's sacking him just tell you that they want to take out the power from him, then they'll let him loose for the international community to, you see. But now they are charging him, and being a military, you are being charged in that military court. Okay, they'll charge him and then he will be tried. But his charges are not like any, like civilian charge. No, this is not. This is military charging you. Okay, but the one that they said according to the document was that indisponibilité et rendement insuffisant. They say not being available to work, right? Absenteeism and all those things. Comportement amoral incompétable avec le service dans une unité élite. His actions was not in line with the B according to what they're saying. But that's just nonsense, because the crime that these B people have committed is just what Moja Moja copied from them. That is his legion. So they are, if they want to use Moja Moja as a scapegoat, whereas many B soldiers have committed a lot of atrocities on our people, we have not seen any martial law on them. But because he's an Amazonian, they will use martial law on him. He's a scapegoat. They always, La Republic can use you for, and when they want to dump you, nobody even look your face. Nobody will look your face. And now they are saying that he has been implicated in numerous executions, summary execution of Amazonian civilians. But this is not only what, how many of our people have been killed in this war? So Moja Moja is just being used like a scapegoat to sell to the international community that this is a person that has been committing the crime, take him and kill him. Okay, how many of our people have been killed in this crisis? How many? Thousands and thousands and thousands. But they will take now our own person, still sacrifice. You see, so Our own people are the one being sacrificed. But anyway, we had advised Moja Moja. We have advised even my country people. We have advised even this guy trying to go around do his stuff now, called Capo. But that regime, never you trust that regime. Yeah, that regime is not to be trusted. Okay. Then in Mamfe, in Eyomojok, the brilliant freedom fighters, the self-defense of Ambazonia, gone down 5 to 6. They say is the general and one of the commander. And I mean, those guys, they gone down 5 of them, including their commanders. That is 6 in Mamfe. The thing is that they said le commandant de Yomojok est 5 de ses éléments tués par des Ambazoniens. Terrible attaque ces jours sur l'axe Yomojok et Kok. Le commandant et 5 gendarmes ont été surpris par des Ambazoniens alors qu'ils se trouvaient à bord de leur véhicule. That they were inside their car and the Ambazonian guys attacked and killed them. Les assaillants vont par la suite brûler leurs corps dans le véhicule dans lequel ils ont essuyé des coups de feu. So, these guys, the Ambazonian struggle is not like people who take it for a joke. It's a guerrilla warfare. A guerrilla warfare never ends. Okay, that's why these Amazonian resolution forces or freedom fighters are like what I say. You come, okay, you are a giant. The giant La Republic will come, thinking that they have defeated them. Okay, when you go to a fight, you use your big material and gun and shoot people, kill. You go now to a house, you say, I've done it. The day you are sleeping, that's the day they are coming for you. Let me tell you this story. There was one guy, he was very powerful guy. Everybody was afraid of him. This is in Limbe, in Victoria. This guy thought that he has power. But there was some youths, about 3 of them in one quarter, that said this grand frère has beaten us enough. But that fight will not end. This grand frère, every single time that grand frère is in a bar or is somewhere enjoying himself, these youths will come and hit and run. These grand frère were now, instead of looking for these young 3 guys to still beat, as he says is a grand, he was instead looking for these young guys to apologize, because he could not be safe. Anywhere he goes, these 3 guys will come and hit him with something, either with something and run. Okay. So this grand frère felt insecure. That's an example of a guerrilla warfare. The time you think that you have defeated somebody, that's not the end of the story. The Amazonian guys never give up. Those guys, the moment you think that, oh, okay, let's go and relax, we have defeated them, now we can go and sleep. Go and sleep. The moment you think that you are okay, you are not safe, those guys will appear there, and what they'll do to you, you will regret it. That's a message for La Republique. Okay. Now, okay, this guy is seen. This guy went and killed some people in Limbe. This is a B soldier. He went and killed some people in Limbe, saying that this is him. He went and killed some people in Limbe, saying that they were the one that took his brother's life in Bamenda. So he lost his brother. He's a sergeant, army sergeant, and he lost his brother in an attack in Bamenda. So he went to Limbe in one place and was shooting, killing people. Okay, that's what happened. So he is angry that his brother has been killed. So he now said, no, enough is enough. He want to revenge the death of okay. He said he want to revenge. That's why he was, but we are saying this because the atrocities that the Cameroon government is facing is too much for them. Okay, it's too much. Okay, the guy was arrested. This is him. He's a soldier. He's a B soldier who went and he killed one person and wounded about 5 people in Limbe. They asked him what was his reason. He said because they killed his brother, I think 3 days ago. So what is going on? This is a 7 to 8 year war going on, and some people take it lightly, right? It's not light, because the moment you think that things have gotten back to normal, that's when the guys are coming and instead yeah. So most of the people that say, oh, that the crisis have ended, oh, there is no more crisis, they have arranged everything, things have gone back to normal. Who told you that things have gone back to normal? Things have gone back to normal, because the Amazonian fighters are not backing anytime soon. They are instead getting more experience, and 7 years is not 7 days now. 7 years is not 7 days. These guys have experience that they can do anything. They know that their terrain, they know everything. So anyone fooling himself that, oh, things are going back to normal, does not know the Amazonian restoration fighters. Those guys are very, very smart. They know what they're doing. So people should be very careful the way they look at those guys. They are smart. So Mamfe, don't forget, Mamfe started this struggle. So if La Republic think that Mamfe, oh, they say Mamfe, there's nothing happening in Mamfe. No. When it comes to guerrilla warfare, guerrilla war doesn't end. That was my explanation. I was just trying to say, guerrilla war does not end. Okay, the day you think that things have gone back to normal, they are planning another attack. So that's the thing. And until La Republic go to negotiation table, these guys will keep their attack going. Okay, this guy will keep the attacks, and that is a war. La Republic does not want to go to negotiation table, so they have themselves to blame. If they think that military option is the best option, so be it. because the international community, so many people have warned La Republic that the military option is not an option. Go to negotiation table, resolve this thing once and for all. But La Republic is so heady, and they think that they can do anything, and okay. But what's the consequence? More and more military are losing their life. And you see, like this sample, the BR regime is facing a lot of danger because and pressure. But this is just an example, because this guy was angry that they killed his brother in Bamenda, and it's a B. So he took gun, he took his own gun and went and was shooting people randomly. Okay, just being anger. Okay, he's just angry. Okay, but if just in Mamfe, the brigade commander and 6 of his element were shot down by the Ambazonian separatists. So if he's angry about the one that happened in Bamenda, then the one that just happened, that 6 just went down. But the government of Cameroon is dying in silence at this moment. They are not reporting the real figures of what is happening. Okay, they are not reporting it. They are covering things from the families of these people. This one is a military. That's why he knew, okay, that this is what happened. But he's hiding it. Okay. But Moja Moja is also a military, right? But now lled and Moja Moja has been arrested and taken to Yaounde. That is why I said the hunter become the hunted. The almighty Moja Moja has fallen. That's what they say, the Iroko has fallen. Moja Moja has fallen. We told him that the worst fight you can ever fight is a fight against your people. You will never win that fight. I don't understand why people like my country people cannot understand this, or people like Capo Daniel cannot understand this. You are already putting yourself in the worst thing. The enemy will never trust you. Okay, look at what they did to Ozi, who went to campaign in a southern province. That is in Bia's province, south. What did they do to him? They sent him out. They just blocked the road. But imagine we do that in Amazonia, blocking a road. The military will just come and spray their bullet, because we are not considered as human beings now. They'll just spray their bullet on those people there. That's what are you doing here? Okay, but there you saw a military standing, doing nothing. He was also a parliamentarian of that matter, La Republic parliamentarian. He was there. Ozi was there. Another helpless. Then they talk about when we say those people who are hoping to have election in that country, Master, we don't even want to talk about that nonsense, because we're banning in those activities happening in La Republic is none of our business in Amazonia. So yeah, all right, I'll end here for today. But that's the news. Moja Moja has been arrested, and he has been taken to Yaounde. Okay, and so to the DDR guys, if you don't see your manager, your manager is in Yaounde. They've arrested your boss, your boss in crime. Some of you DDR guys will also be arrested, because you think that you are omnipresent. Someone like Clovis, the other guy who was in DDR Center and was arrested and taken to Kondengi 2, is an example. We told them that, oh, you people working with La Republic, your end is never good, because they will see you as a very bad seed, because they are using you You know all those secrets. That's why that guy, Agwejue, who is now in Konegi, reveal a lot of things that they are using them to go and kill innocent civilians. They are using them to do all this rough work, so that they will say it's the Ambazonian restoration fighters doing it, whereas it's these guys in Didia Center with this one called Moja Moja. Where is he today? In Kondengi too. So he'll go and meet the other people in Kondengi. There is accomplice of Didia Center. But that is the end of this kind of people. Sellouts don't have good end. There's no way you can. You go and say your people in the enemy will never trust you. Never. The enemy knows that you can do that to them too. So they'll use you and look for a means to dump you. This is how they dump you. Moja Moja's crime is not the first person to commit this crime in Ambazonia. All they have been killing our people, burning houses. It's not Moja Moja. Where are the B that have been arrested for all the crimes that they have been committing in southern Cameroon, Ambazonia? Moja Moja is just the scapegoat that they are using. Okay, they will always use our people as scapegoat. Look at our Ambazonian journalist Wazizi. Wazizi was killed the same way Martinez Zogo was killed. His body was mutilated. But where is Wazizi today? We don't know where is Wazizi. There has been no investigation of Wazizi. But look at Martinez Zogo. They had to arrest Amugu Belinga of all. Amugu Belinga, one of the baobabs of Yaounde. He's now in Kondengi for being part of those people who kill Amugu Belinga. But for Martinez, for being part of those people who kill Martinez Zogo. But who is talking about Wazizi? Somebody from Ambazonia, southern Cameroon. No, nobody's talking about Wazizi. Wazizi just passed away. He was killed the same way as they killed Martinez Zogo. But when Martinez Zogo was killed, the chiefs of that region, they came out and said those who commit this crime will not go free. If some of our chiefs can do the same, they have made our chiefs to be powerless. They don't even have power to do anything again. The chief of Central Province, they came out in their mouth. They said anybody that killed Martinez Zogo will not go free. The poor libation, make all those things. The government was afraid. If our chief can do the same to Wazizi, but nobody can say anything. Wazizi is gone. His body was mutilated, put up. Then the worst of all is that till date we don't know where Wazizi's copy is. We don't know. So that's the story. But that's La Republic government for you. Yeah. It's the end of the story. The body is gone. But don't forget, Martinez Zogo was also a journalist in Yaounde. He was a guy from that area, but he was very fervent supporter of the regime. Regime, we love this regime. But when the regime, no matter how you support that regime, if the regime want to use you like they will use you. They either dump you or they kill you or they arrest you. Those are three things that happen in that regime when you serve them. They either dump you, forget about you, they arrest you, send you in Kondengi, or they kill you. So or anybody serving that regime, especially Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians, know that your end with that government is never good. It will never end good. So just know why you're serving that regime. Yes, that you're serving the worst regime ever. Thank you for listening. God bless you. God bless the people of Southern Cameroon and Bazonia. Don't forget to share, and okay, keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching.